Hey everyone, for our next story, we are going to read Clifford the Big Red Dog Puppy Preschool. Are you ready? So as I mentioned before, one of my favorite series I've grown up with is the Clifford series. I've absolutely loved them. I've watched the movies for Clifford. I remember watching a lot of stuff, and I grew up with PBS Kids a lot and everything at my grandma's house. And one of my shows I loved watching over there was Clifford. So this book is Clifford the Big Red Dog Puppy Preschool. One day, Emily Elizabeth and Clifford were playing fetch with their friends Bailey and Tucker. Ready, set, go, called Emily Elizabeth. Clifford, Bailey, and Tucker chased after the ball. Arf, I got it, called Clifford. No, I got it, barked Bailey, climbing up Clifford's back. No, I got it, said Tucker, jumping to catch the ball in his teeth. Then Fisherman Charlie arrived on his boat. Everyone gathered at the docks to say hello. Please welcome a new friend to Birdwell Island, said Fisherman Charlie. Her name is Hudson. I hope you all can help her feel right at home. Arf, arf, barked Hudson. She's so cute, gushed Emily Elizabeth. I wonder if she likes to play fetch. Emily Elizabeth threw the ball. Hudson caught it. Mine, the puppy said, guarding the ball. Do you want to play fetch with us? Tucker asked. Just give the ball back to Emily Elizabeth, Clifford explained. Mine, Hudson said again. The friends laughed. I think that's the only word Hudson knows, says Clifford. It's going to be so much fun having a new dog around Birdwell Island, said Tucker. Everyone loved playing with Hudson. Clifford laughed as she tugged on his blanket. Grr, Hudson growled. Mine. Hawoo, howled Hudson as Pablo played his ukulele. Sing it, Hudson, said Pablo. Hudson jumped into Bailey's water bow. Nice splash, Hudson, said Bailey. At the beach, Hudson barked as she ran through Emily Elizabeth and Jack's sandcastle. They laughed when sand went everywhere. But soon everyone was frustrated. Hudson always thought it was playtime. Grr, growled Hudson, tugging on Clifford's blanket. Let go already, said Clifford. Woo, howled Hudson. Song's over, said Pablo as he plugged his ears. Hudson kept jumping into Bailey's bow. Could you please stop? Bailey asked. When Hudson ruined another sandcastle, Emily Elizabeth and Jack groaned. Not again. Hudson wouldn't listen while playing fetch either. I'm not sure Hudson will ever get the hang of this, said Bailey. Let's just try one more time, Clifford suggested. Clifford threw the ball. Bring the ball back to me, Hudson, said Clifford. Mine, Hudson barked instead, and she ran away. Clifford wanted to help Hudson play fetch and be a good friend, but he needed a new idea. Maybe Emily Elizabeth could help. I don't understand why Hudson won't play along, Clifford told Emily Elizabeth. She reminds me of you as a puppy, Emily Elizabeth replied. You didn't know how to play or share then either. I learned from the best teacher ever, remembered Clifford. They laughed. Suddenly Clifford knew how to help Hudson. Clifford's idea was puppy preschool. School is in session, Clifford told Hudson and his friends. Today we're going to learn how to sit. When I say sit, continued Clifford, you just sit down, see? Bailey and Tucker sat down together. Sit, Hudson. Hudson listened. It worked, said Tucker. Next, let's talk about being polite, said Clifford. Bailey made this block tower and we wouldn't want. Hudson ran right through the blocks, toppling them over. Next, Clifford tried telling Hudson not to tug on his blanket. She didn't listen. Then it was time for a fetch lesson. When I was a puppy, I didn't want to return the ball because I was worried I wouldn't get it back, Clifford told his friends. Maybe we need to be more patient with Hudson, said Tucker. Hudson, Clifford said, if you let go of the ball, I promise to give it back. Hudson growled and rolled the ball to Clifford. Clifford returned it just like he promised. After a few more passes, Hudson understood how to play fetch. Do you want to play together? Asked Clifford. Together, barked Hudson. Thank you all for being patient puppy trainers, said Fisherman Charlie. Clifford's the one you should thank, said Emily Elizabeth. Now who's ready to fetch? Okay, everyone, so really hope you enjoyed this story. Again, this is Clifford the Big Red Dog, Puppy Preschool. All right, y'all, we will talk to y'all later. Bye.